Okay? Okay, you just take it easy, though. Take it easy.
You're the man, Trump.
It's hot out here, right?
Yeah.
Right over here, medic. Right over here, thank you. We love you, man. We love you. Some of these people got here 5-6 hours ago. How's that? It's okay? We want to make sure she's okay. She was here for 5 hours, they say. 5 hours. Some of them here for 7, 8 hours. Hi. Oh, we love you. Are you okay, hon? Give her a hand, everybody. Give her a hand. That's great. She's tougher than all of us. And look at the medics and look at the police, what a great job they do, right? EMT. Give them a hand, by the way. Great job. Thank you, darling. All right, good. She looks like she's in good shape. Thank you very much. That's true, though. The police and the medics and the firemen and women and whatever, the job they do, and they're not appreciated in this country. They're going to start being appreciated again, folks. They're going to start. How's she good? She's good over there? Everything good? That's good. That's good. Thank you, honey. So, we're going to do things that haven't been done in a long time. We're going to start winning again. We don't win anymore. We don't win anymore. Even a report like this you see today, it was like a bombshell. They were expecting 150,000, maybe 200,000 jobs. Turns out to be 38,000. And they're bad jobs, folks. You know, everybody, even the other side says we don't have good jobs anymore. Our good jobs are moving to Mexico, along with the companies that are moving there. They're moving to China, where China's making all our product. They keep devaluing their currency. You know, I had a meeting today, and I must have 50 Chinese people there. People from China or formerly from China. And they all love Trump. And CNN was there, Jake Tapper was there. And we had an amazing time. They couldn't believe it. And John Dickerson, also a good guy, he was there from CBS. They were doing an interview. They looked outside. Who are all those people? They were people from China that are endorsing Trump. And they couldn't believe it. Nobody could believe it. And there was like love. And I don't blame the Chinese government, and I don't blame the Mexican government. I want our government to be smart. I want our government to get away with the kind of things they get away with. Yeah. But we have leaders that don't have a clue. And Hillary Clinton's at the top of the list. She's incompetent, let's face it. First of all, she's always got problems. Whitewater, impeachment, lies. He didn't have sex with that woman. 2 months later, he's going, you ever see the clip? He didn't. Then all of a sudden. These are lying people. We don't need, folks, another 4 years of the Clintons. We don't need it.
Hell no.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have a strong temperament, not that weak temperament. I don't like his temperament. I don't like his tone. Well, let me tell you, there's nobody with a better temperament than me. I have a temperament for winning. I've won all my life, and we're going to start winning for you, okay?
Yeah.
Temperament is very important.
Yeah.
It's very, very important. But we need strength. We don't need these weak people. That's all they do. They talk about, well, I think his temperament isn't good. You know, I guess they do polls. They say, how can we get Trump? I really believe I have the greatest temperament there is, and the temperament that this country needs at this time. Now, I could just say, slough it off and say, oh, I have a wonderful temperament, I'm really a wonderful person. Look, let me tell you, I have a tough temperament. But we need a tough temperament. We need a tough temperament. Now, my temperament is totally controlled, so beautiful. I built an unbelievable company. I did so many great things. I mean, I just came in and I read about a school where the Clintons are involved, where they've gotten $16 million and it's a scam. And I'm hearing, why aren't they sued? Why aren't they sued? They scammed the school. Why aren't they being sued? It's a big story, but these people don't want to talk about it. Temperament is a very important word. We need toughness in tone. We need toughness in temperament. And frankly, I honestly believe, and I really mean this, I think that Hillary Clinton is unfit to lead our country, certainly at this time. I think she's unfit. She doesn't have what it takes. You're going to go through 4 more years. I call her Obama light. I think it's going to be at least as bad and maybe worse. And think of what I said. They're scamming us with cyber. We're living in a cyber world. And here she is all screwed up with her emails. She doesn't know what the hell is going on. It's a mess. You talk about composure. You talk about temperament. You talk about all these things. Who would be so stupid to do what she did with her emails? I mean, who would be so stupid? So we are going to turn this country around. We are going to do things that are going to make you so proud of your president, but much more importantly, so proud of your country again. Because, when people say, I deal with all these countries. I have great deals in all these countries. I have so many deals. And they laugh. They laugh at it. They say, what's going on? They don't even believe it. Even the people from China this morning, you'll see, because I think it's going to be on CNN, probably on CBS. You'll see. They're saying, no, Mr. Trump is right. He's right. They cannot believe what they get away with. I have the largest bank in the world from China. The largest bank in the world, massive bank. It's a tenant in one of my buildings. I know the people. I mean, they're sort of friends of mine. They tell me, we don't believe we get away with it. They know me. I don't know if they know I'm going to be revealing this, maybe. But they say, we can't believe we get away with it. So we're going to turn it around. Now, a couple of things. We need strong borders. We got to have borders. Either that or we don't have a problem.
Do they want me to stay here?
16,500 Border Patrol agents 2 weeks ago endorsed me. First time they've ever endorsed a president's support. And I asked them, I said to them, I mean, what a perfect group to ask, as opposed to some consultant that wants to suck you dry with fees that doesn't know anything, right? They know less than that beautiful young woman standing there. They know less, okay? All they know is how to get fees. So I asked them when I was with them, I said, let me ask you, how important is the wall? Just tell me, how important is the wall? Not that I'm going back, because I'm not. But I feel better about it because they say, Mr. Trump, it's vital, especially in terms of stopping the drug traffic that's pouring through the borders. But a real wall, you ever see the wall they have? They take a pogo stick and they go right over the wall. They actually build a little ramp and they go over it with a car loaded up with drugs and they come back over the same ramp. Not going to be any ramps with my wall, folks. It's going to be a serious wall. It's going to be a real deal wall. It's going to be way up there. It's going to be a big, beautiful wall. And you know what? Someday maybe they'll name it after Trump, but I'd much rather have a statue in Washington. So look, so we're going to build that wall. Mexico is going to pay for the wall. We have a trade deficit with Mexico of $58 billion a year. $58 billion! That doesn't include the drugs that are pouring across the border. And yet we have companies moving into Mexico. They just took the World Golf Championship out of Miami and they brought it into Mexico. The people of Miami are furious. They brought it into Mexico. They signed like a 6-year deal with Mexico. They take everything. They take everything. Because we allow it to happen. But we're not going to allow it. As an example, I use the example of Carrier air conditioning in Indiana. You know, we won Indiana big. Remember, that was going to be the firewall for other people running. And it was a firewall. It was a firewall for me. I won in a landslide. Thank you, Bobby Knight, right? The great Bobby Knight. We love Bobby. And others, by the way. I mean, we had incredible support. Lou Holtz came out, and so many different people came out, and they supported me. And I knew I was going to win Indiana. They kept saying, we're going to win Indiana. Let me tell you what I think. I think, and nobody else, if let's say Ted Cruz won, he wouldn't be here right now. let's say somebody else won, they wouldn't be here right now. They gave up, always give up in California as a Republican because they say you can't win. I think we can win. So we're going after California, we're going after the state of Washington, we're going after places that no other Republican goes after. Because, you know, we have a little bit of a tighter path. We have a few states that if we don't win them, it's over. Whereas the Democrats can lose numerous states and they can win. So we have a tighter path. But I'm not your typical person. And when we come out, Costa Mesa, we had 31,000 people. They hardly showed that because that was the day the kid was jumping on the police car, breaking the hell out of it. And he probably wasn't arrested.